Hi guys, my name's Kevin and it's my mission, my passion, my purpose to help you guys become your greatest version. Now here are my top 10 steps in creating your ultimate reality. Step number 1, imagine or visualize a reality that you want, but make sure that your current reality is not the one you focus upon. So what I mean by that is, whatever current reality is right now, well, you know, I don't have this, I don't have that, or I'm trying to do this, but it's not there yet. Whatever it is you're trying to focus upon your imagination. And in your imagination, visualize that you already have it. You already are that. There is nothing in your way that will stand in your way for you getting that. When you make your imagined reality your dominant reality compared to the actual reality that it is, that's when you become and create your ultimate reality. Because what you can imagine, you bring into the current moment right now. So you're opening doors by doing that, you're bringing people in, situations that are going to help you to get to the reality that you want to create. So focus upon the reality as in your imagination, not as it is. Point number 2, act as though it's already happened, okay? Fake it until you make it. So what I mean by that is thank the universe for it, even if it's not the reality you want it to be right now. So if you're wanting, for example, a partner in your life and she is not here yet, then just every night before you go to bed, just imagine that person holding you, or imagine having a conversation with that person. Tell them how much you love them, how much you appreciate them being in your life right now. And you can turn that scenario around to anything that you want to bring into your reality. So by acting as though it's already happened, you are bringing in that imagined reality even quicker, because that's the reality you're saying that you have. That's what you're saying to the universe that you already have right now, not the reality as it is. Okay, point number 3, keep your affirmations positive and in the current moment. So what do I mean by that? So for example, let's say you want to buy a home. Use the affirmation, I now own the most perfect home for me to live in, or I have the funding to purchase my most perfect home. By keeping your affirmations positive and by keeping your affirmations in the moment, you're basically saying that this is what I have, this is what I choose to bring into my reality. And you may write down your affirmations per day, but just make sure they are positive ones. Don't have in there context that actually is bringing in some negativity in there. Just make sure it's very loving, very in the moment, and you with the affirmations create your ultimate reality. Point number 4, be positive. Now if you're negative about what you're trying to attract, the universe will interpret that negativity as not wanting. If I'm a reflection of energy, then what I put out there, I get back, okay? And I've been saying this in other videos as well. As difficult as it is, you have to remain positive and catch yourself out if you're not being very positive. Just if you found yourself not to be very positive to yourself, just catch yourself out and say, oops, I recognize that. Let me just reverse what I've just said there and bring that back to positivity, because the more you do that, the more you're going to create your ultimate reality. The more positive you are, the more positive situations are going to come into your life, and you will create the ultimate reality that you want in the present moment right now. Okay, point number 5. Progress is always better than perfection. You know, you heard the plane go over just there, and if I had stopped recording, it would mean more time to edit this, it would mean, you know, more stress on me, more everything else that's just not in my highest calling, right? I've realized that actually perfection is not the best way sometimes. Perfection hinders progress. And, you know, when you create your reality, you're trying just to move forward every day and take steps to do that. And the more you try to become so perfectionist at everything, the more actually you're not living in joy, you're not living in happiness. Let's face it, right? Off camera, is things that perfect? No, nothing's perfect. We make the best of what we've got. And life doesn't need to be perfect neither. That's not how you progress. But you do have to progress, and without trying to be too perfect, you will progress and you will bring into your reality your ultimate life. Point number 6, decide and become detached. Now, how many times do we try to be attached to the outcome of what we've decided, that it has to be this way, and if it's not this way, then all hell's going to break loose in a sense. And also, we have to decide, how many times do we keep changing our mind when we have an inspiration that comes to us that is for our highest calling? You have to, like a restaurant, decide on what your order is going to be, and then the restaurant will go and make it and bring it to you, right? Imagine being in a restaurant and you keep changing your mind about that which you ordered. Yeah, it doesn't work like that, and reality that you're trying to create doesn't work like that neither. You have to decide, and then you have to become detached from the outcome as well, and just know that what's going to come is going to be the best for you. And that leads on to my point number 7, be open to what the universe may send to you. So whatever's going to come to you, just know that it may not be as you exactly thought it or imagined it was going to be, but just know it's for your best as well, that what's come to you is actually better than what you could have imagined, because there's two parts of you, they are connected, but there's two parts of you that are here involved in this. There's this conscious part and there's the subconscious, and I can tell you that from what my experience is, that the subconscious sees this big massive picture, where my consciousness, my brain, it sees that much. And actually, we have to be guided by a higher self, that because it can see the bigger picture of the reality that we're looking to create, that it's guiding us on this journey, and that it knows what's best for us. So just be open to what comes to you, and to know that it's for the best, for the reality that you're trying to create. Okay, point number 8, silence your internal critic. Choose to see through your fear. Now, that internal critic that says, you're not good enough, you can't do this, you're not amazing enough, no one's going to take you seriously, you're never going to make a living from that. Look, it's not working out, I can prove it to you, it's not working out. See through that. See through the fear and keep going on. For as long as internally it feels your highest calling, keep doing it and see through the fear, because remember, fear is false evidence appearing real, and that when you go past the fear, you'll actually see that something amazing was on the other side, and that you can then become a beacon of light, as I say in other shows, to other people, that actually they can go on and do the same thing. Okay, point number 9, feel the love for your decision. Now, what I mean here is that as I've become spiritually aware, I've realized that there's a lot of love for a decision as you make it. There's a lot of internal love for something that you've chosen to create the reality for. And as long as you can feel that love in your heart, in your gut, and that there's a real love for the decision that you've made, or the reality that you're trying to create, you know you're on par. You know that that's what you should be doing. If you don't feel the love, then I would say just, meditate on it. Just try to go into silence and feel the reality. Imagine the reality that you're trying to create, and how much love from the decision that you've made is there from that reality that you're trying to create. The love is always the guiding torch. It's always the most important part of this process, and it skips sometimes in the ways that we create reality. And I've put it here because I just think it's so important to use that as the homing beacon. Okay, point number 10, focus on the process. Now, what this means is that you just focus on what you're doing. You don't focus or think about the possible outcomes. Focus on what you have to do right now, the steps that you have to take right now to get to where you want to get to the reality that you want to create. You can't be attached to the outcome of the reality, because then you're over there and you're not in the present moment. Being in the present moment, focusing on what you're about to do now, is just so important, and it will help you create the reality that you're after. So the more that you stay focused right now within everything that's around you and the steps that you're trying to take to get there, the more you will become the greatest version of yourself and actually bring in that imagined reality quicker into the present moment right now. Okay, well, I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching this video. Remember, I am sponsored by tmspsychics.com, and I also offer channeled readings as well. So if you want to go to tmspsychics.com/Kevin, you can do. I've got a team of readers there as well to help you if I'm not one that you want. And just thank you for watching. Be good to yourself, be good to each other, and until next time, I'll catch you soon. Peace.